Good morning, lovelies. How are you today for our third day? What are you scratching at? Sorry. Welcome to our third day of the 7-day writing challenge and 5 a.m. Writers Club. We are here to get the words and to do the things and the things and the things. Let's pull up our co-host, Pomodoro Kitty. All right. And this morning we have RC Scott. Yes, it's lit. Yeah, I know. Rock out. Good morning, lovely. Yes, hello. Good morning, cool gamer. Welcome to the stream. So yesterday I had a migraine day and I got zero words. The big round goose egg words. So I have got a lot of writing to do today. And I also have to leave like right at 7 because I have to leave the house at 7, between 7:05 and 7:15 to get the child to work. So yes, we are going to be busy today. So I am just going to go ahead, throw up the banners, and we are just going to get why isn't that? Okay, that's that one I need. Okay, there we go. We're just going to go ahead and get started. Shyly Kitty says good morning. And Kohaku is here. He wants outside. Okay, so I'm not going to start writing right away. I have to let the dog out again. All right. 25 minutes on the clock. And we are going to get that done. See you on the other side. All right, lovelies, how did you do? How did you do? Had a few people come in. Hello, Felicia. How are you today? Hello, Moon Studios. I'll be lurking on the treadmill today. Just walking, getting the shoulder looked at later. Oh, sweetie, I hope you start feeling better soon. I know it's miserable. People are just doctors, they're just like, oh yeah, get some more exercise, eat this or that, take this pill. And it's like, yeah, no, that's not helping. Well, I am working on spring in the MBA about my businessman turned environmentalist, environmental research investor who meets the goddess of the spring, and his family is the DuPont family, but he changes his name because he can't bear to carry their name anymore after his son dies. And then he meets the goddess of the spring, and she's trying to stop him. First, she's trying to help him with his grief, blaming everyone in the world for his son's death to cancer. And secondly, she's trying to stop an environmental disaster. And so I got no words yesterday, so I have to write chapter 2 and chapter 3 today. So it's going to be busy. So the cards that I got today were, let's see, make myself bigger, because I pull 3 tarot cards, and I am using the very beautiful Crystal Visions Tarot today. That's the one I tend to use for my writing. The first one is this one. It is the 8 of Cups. If you can see, the cups are in the water. They're all spilled. It's a card of regret and sadness and disillusionment. And in the reverse position all over, it's someone who won't let go of grief or arrogance. It's, it's all the negatives. The next card I have is the 10 of Wands, which is the overburdened, overwhelmed card. And you can see like kind of a Viking dude on a very, I guess he would technically be Gaulish, on a very, very overworked horse. And then the next one is the 7 of Swords, which is a card of deception, someone being deceitful, and basically just someone who they're a thief and they're a liar and they're just out for themselves. So if you can see in the background of the card, you can see that there are ravens and they are carrying some of the swords away, and the character has black wings, and he is taking some of the swords. And so this is going to be representing the inventor who is trying to get Grant, who is getting Grant to invest in his technology. And his attitude is, I don't care if my technology works, and I don't care if it works exactly the way I say it do. It kind of works. So I just want the money in to go. So that's going to be, yeah, this is going to be a hard chapter for Grant, because in the last chapter, this is the chapter where he meets Persephone at the environmental conference, and he's going to be going through a lot. The last chapter was Grant DuPont, which he changes his name to Aeronaut, has to bury his son who died of cancer. He's going through a lot of depression, getting divorced, and then and then he gets told that the cancer, he finds out that the kind of cancer his son actually had wasn't just a random childhood cancer. It was caused by chemicals, and he's He's trying to deal with the fact that his family legacy is the thing that killed his son. All right. Let's go. More scribbles. Yeah. Poor Grant. Mew, mew, mew. How did you do? Halo Moon Studio says, best of luck with it. She doesn't know if we're going to have sprints today because they're working late, but tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow I will be off with a bunch of family stuff. Maybe in the evening I'll be able to join. I'm just the things and the things and the things. Manon says, I'm editing my first draft of my first book really slowly. Yes, editing does that. Yes, popping in. Glad you were able to stop by. And good morning, Eva. How are you? Getting the kibble ready for work, for going to school? I know that's busy. Good morning, Sky. I am barely awake. Barely slept. I'm awake, barely. Slept through my alarm, apparently, or turned it off. Have no memory of it. Yeah, I've done that too. Question 1, working on her 7-day book challenge. Question number 2, what stage are you working on? Sky says, drafting. Dahlia dropped in to drop a like. Thank you so much, Dahlia. She says, I am at stage 2 of brainstorming. Eva says, for question number 2, today is an intentional day off from writing. I hope to get a lot of other things done, but also planning. The goal is to publish these short reads, which is new and scary. Early planning. For some reason, doing this with a romance feels easier because good enough is my best. I don't prefer writing or reading it, so there's less self-imposed pressure to make it the book. You know, they're also quite short. I do understand about making it the book. I don't feel that pressure either. I don't feel anything about that. I'm just like, oh, here's my stories. They've been edited and formatted and and beta read and alpha read and edited and rewritten and formatted again, and now I'm just giving them to you. It's a story problem. I think it's because I don't believe in the myth of the author life, in the great author life and that great breakout novel. I don't believe in it anymore. I'm just a storyteller. That's in my DNA. I'm a storyteller, and so I tell stories. Sky says, having the opposite problem, Eva. This project keeps growing and adding another layer of plot that I didn't know existed. The muses. The muses are going out to the idea meadow, just like bees and butterflies. It went from being plotted 13 2K chapters to 20 4 to 5K chapters, and now it's sisting to be a novel instead of novella. Oh, planning. I need to do that next week. Eva says to Sky, LOL, that's just great. Sky says, none of the writing during the sprints, got to get the kiddos ready for school. And in response to my, I don't believe in the great author myth, the great author life myth, I think it's like the American dream. It's those things that, you know, they're held in front of us like a carrot. They're the dangled bait, but they're also the thing most used to crush the souls and hope of people. Well, if you can't get this, what is even the point of you trying? And so, yeah. But Eva says, I don't either, Maggie. I'm not sure I ever did. Easy to feel like an imposter if I don't think anyone can't. Easy to feel like an imposter if I don't think anyone can't be that imposter, you know. Yeah, if the myth, everyone wants this. We all do. We all want our book to be the next, we want to be the next brand Sand. We want our books to be the next great breakout novel, but you know, the next Harry Potter, the next Hunger Games, the next whatever. But that's so much pressure. And it's so discouraging to so many authors, especially when you put out your book and you sell 35 books 1 month, half from your backlog, half of your new book, and then you're 20 days into the next month and you haven't sold a single book. And that's indie author life. And it's discouraging for people who think that, my book's so great, I'm just going to be the next, everyone's going to love it as much as I do. And yeah, Eva says, if I think everyone is an imposter when they think they'll be that author, the one with the big breakout and luxe life without the stress and pressures of writing. I don't want to be the next anything. I just want to publish the books I write instead of writing them to publish someday. I totally agree with that. I just want to share my stories. Even if I only have 5 faithful readers who buy my books every time, that's good enough for me. That is good enough for me to know that my stories touched someone. And I've rambled for 2 minutes, so back to the sprinty sprint. Mew, mew, mew. How did you do? How did you do? Ugh, sorry, stretching, writing. Grant is just, he's just getting himself into trouble. Okay, let's see. Going back. Where did I stop? Sky says I spend a lot of money on editing and cover art. Probably won't make back in book because because those are all stories I want to read, and I want to read pretty books. Yes, I can understand that. Eva was laughing, ha ha ha. Yes, we understand that. She asked, Sky, have you tried Kickstarter? SD Houston, Shannon has a very, she's doing a thing very soon on her Kickstarter journey. So you'll have to go over to her channel and look that up just to see what it's about. Eva, I haven't published. I just like to tell stories. Daydreaming, editing, marketing, getting feedback, getting negative feedback. Yeah, I'm plugging you in. Don't die. Yeah, my thing is that the step between editing and getting feedback, the marketing step, yeah, I am not good at that step. I am not good at that step at all. All right, let's see, deep on that. Okay, my order of give and take. RC, I've been sitting here for a minute thinking about why I like to tell a story. Probably for the same reason why I used to hide in the circular coat racks at Walmart, at Kmart, and jump out at people. Yeah. Or why I was banned from telling ghost stories in the Cub Scouts. None of the other kids could fall asleep afterwards. Yeah, you're a storyteller, RC. You really are. Shannon is here. Hi. I was just talking about you and your Kickstarter. Made friends with the like button. RC says, I feel kind of bad for the dislike button. It's only friends or trolls. Oh, yeah. Eva says, my son just joined the Cub Scouts. Lol. I believe it or not, I was actually in the Boy Scouts. There was a program in the 80s called the Explorer Scouts where girls could join the Boy Scouts, but you had to pass a physical test and you had to like prove that you could like haul a backpack. And I being a farm girl, I could haul a backpack more than the boys. In fact, I was so good at the whole camping survival backpacking thing that I was actually the troop leader one year, and the medical officer the next 3 years, and we backpacked in Mexico, New Mexico, and Canada. Banff National Park, Glacier National Park, Bandelier National Monument in New Mexico, and the Guadalajara Range. That was fun. And we've been to on another trip we went to the big Boy Scout camp, Philmont Boy Scout camp. I don't even know if it's still around after the Boy Scouts went bankrupt, because it was around Baldy Mountain, and a lot of developers wanted that land. And I don't know if they deeded it back to the national parks because that's where they got that land from, or if they actually like sold it off to pay their debts or something. But yeah, no, it's I got all the way, I got all of the badges up to Eagle Scout, but they wouldn't give me the Eagle Scout award because I was a girl. So grumpy. I was so grumpy. After Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, just look lame at that age. Gender neutral these days, boys and girls in his troop. That's good. That's good. He's a lion for now, like many years yet to tell. Lion, tiger, cub. I remember that we used to hike with the girls, and they kick all the boys' asses in the 20-mile hikes. Yeah, girls were made for walking. I was a Girl Scout for half a year. Then the moms had something happen, and I wasn't a Girl Scout anymore. Mom says it was related to her marital status. This is me rolling my eyes. That is one thing with Girl Scouts, and that was the one thing that I was much happier to be in the Boy Scouts than the Girl Scouts. Is it was very politicky, and our troop was we were the poor girl, we were the impoverished Girl Scout troop, and yet we sold more cookies, sold more crafts, did more charity work. There was our troop that handmade our own uniforms, and then there was the other troop that that lived on Lake Conroe, that bought all their stuff, and their parents bought all their stuff. And every year, our little the white trash, red trash, black trash troop that we were, and that they had no problem calling us that to our faces. We kicked their asses every year when it came to sales and awards and all of it. So it really depends on the group of moms that you're in with for Girl Scouts. You were too little to know. I thought it was because a lady didn't pay for her cookie order. No. Kickstarter's not, Sky says, Kickstarter's not for me. It's a lot of work and I just don't have the time on my list of priorities. My phone stream's a little behind. I haven't seen the Boy Scouts around. The only thing I hear about is Girl Scout cookie sales. I loved Girl Scout cookies. I don't eat Girl Scout cookies anymore because now they have so much soy in them. They make me violently ill. Also, you used to be able to get a pound of cookies for $1.25, and now it's $7 for like 18 cookies. It's ridiculous. No, I am not doing another sprint. The child is like making gestures. I have to take her to work. 4-H is bigger than Scouts here. Yeah, 4-H is more expensive than Scouts too. I will say that 4-H is a lot more expensive than Scouts, especially if you're doing animals. I totally get not being the thing for everyone. It may not be for me, but Kickstarter is a lot of work. Shannon, do you have the link to your Kickstarter campaign video that you're going to be doing, the talk that you're going to, that you blew? Words need to be read you here. Words are hard today. Words are hard for me today. I need more coffee and I have to go. Okay. Screaming through the things. Thank you for watching the replay, Shannon. We're chatting. I know I'm gonna have funding already. Level Kickstarter group. Yeah. 4-H is the rich kid. Yeah, 4-H is for rich kids, because unless you know someone or you already have livestock, pretty much for 4-H, all you can do is the coffee coffee. The craft fair and cooking stuff. Yeah, I have a neighbor. We have a neighbor who her son went all the way through 4-H without a single animal, but he's now in culinary school, and he makes the best mandarin orange cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. I already have my order in for 2 jars of it. Yes, here is Shannon's Kickstarter basics. If you are looking into Kickstarter or thinking about doing it, definitely check this out. It is definitely it is so helpful. Shannon does so many useful things for our community, and I gotta get this going. I've got to go. All right. Yes, laugh at me. I'm a fool. I don't know if Rachel's livestock options. Yeah, they have non-livestock options. Yeah, home skills. Thank you. Bye. I love all you guys. Yeah, chickens. Be blessed. Have a very lovely day. Sky is streaming in 1 hour, well, in 51 minutes. So be sure to hop over to her channel and catch her stream. And I will see you, not tomorrow because I am with the family all day, but I will see you on Friday morning, 5:30 a.m. for 5 a.m. Writers Club and for hashtag 7-Day Book Challenge.